Hey, what's up guys? We are back with a new video today. So today I'm going to be giving you my honest thoughts on Maul Shadow Lord. So yeah, I've finally completed the show. And if you're also seeing this, happy May the 4th as well. As it is May 4th today, Star Wars Day, which is pretty dope. So yeah. And yeah, a lot of stuff happening when I'm recording this on May the 4th. Probably got some streams and that planned. But yeah, exciting times to be honest. But yeah, let's actually get into more Shadow Lord. Honestly guys, this is like one of the best things that's come out of Star Wars lately besides like Andor, to be honest. Like, this is actually so sick, this show, to be honest. But yeah, I have a lot of thoughts, to be honest. Like where season 2 is going to be going, and like the future of Star Wars animation as well. But yeah, especially with that finale, that final 2 episodes, they really cooked. They really did cook with the final 2 episodes. Honestly, that was so sick, honestly. But yeah, I mean, I am a bit like shocked, to be honest, with how the show went. But obviously we know where it takes place in the timeline. Like, it's 1 year after the end of the Clone Wars, so after season 7 of Clone Wars, the final season. So yeah, Maul has obviously escaped, obviously the Empire, and that when the Republic turned into the Empire at the end of that series, avoided Ahsoka and that. But then we find Maul on this planet called Janix, which is pretty cool. It's very like, it gave like Coruscant vibes a little bit, to be honest. And because it's like a city sort of planet sort of thing, like Coruscant, inspired by like Gotham City a little bit, I would say. And but yeah, there was a it was a very unique planet, I can't lie. I really like the design of it, to be honest. But to be honest, in the show we only went to 2 planets anyway in the entire show, I believe, and that was Janix and Obadiah, the homeworld of the Pike Syndicate, which was really interesting that they did a whole show just basically on one planet for most of it. Which is interesting to see, which was quite impressive, to be fair. But obviously this show is mainly about Maul gaining power again for his Shadow Collective, obviously getting involved with like the Pikes, and then obviously Crimson Dawn and all that as well. But yeah, we do have obviously some new characters in this show, like Captain Larson, who is obviously kind of like a sort of character you would expect to see in Andor, I would say. And we meet his son as well, and we do meet his ex-wife as well, which is interesting because he's obviously a police officer and his son is living with him on Janix, while his ex-wife is obviously not with them anymore and living on Coruscant, working for the Empire, which is interesting. But yeah, so we do meet them. We have Two Boots, which is like Carson's like partner as well in the police force on Janix. And then we obviously have other new characters. Like, we have some Night Brothers, or like twin Night Brothers that are working for Maul, which is pretty cool. and some Mandalorians. Like Rook Cast from the end of Clone Wars makes a return, and she was also in the Son of Dathomir storyline, I believe it was. But yeah, we see her return as well, played by Vanessa Marshall as well, which is pretty cool. If you're a Star Wars fan, you know. But yeah, and then obviously Sam Witwer playing voicing Maul. That was absolutely amazing. His portrayal of Maul is always so good. And we get this sneaky new spy droid as well, which is pretty cool. I really like the design of it. Sort of like a mixture of like a probe droid and a KX droid, I would say. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then we obviously have the Inquisitors in the show as well. Like we have the Marok and the Crow. So I believe Marok is now officially the first brother, it seems, and then the Crow is the 11th brother, I think, on the Star Wars website now, which is interesting. But yeah, it's pretty cool seeing that. Because they obviously both get killed by Ahsoka in the future. Like Marok is killed in the Ahsoka season 1, and obviously the Crow is obviously killed in the Tales of the Jedi, the Ahsoka storyline. So they both get killed by Ahsoka, which is crazy, but they had so much aura in this show. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Like, it actually makes the Inquisitors so intimidating, to be honest. But yeah. But the animation in this show was absolutely amazing, to be honest. Like the map paintings that you have, like of the city and like the skylines, and that is so cool. And seeing the animated like Star Destroyer when the Empire finally arrived on Janix was so cool to see. But yeah, but obviously I'm now going to get into a major spoiler now. So if you haven't seen it yet, come back to this video. In the final 2 episodes, because we knew the Inquisitors were in it, and we knew like Dryden Voss was also in it, and he also offered a way for Maul and his people to get off Janix, which they did. It was cool seeing the tie-in to obviously Solo and that. But we do get the return of Darth Vader, which was sick. Honestly, when Darth Vader shows up, they treated him like a horror villain in these episodes, honestly. It was so sick, to be honest. Like, honestly, I've never seen anything like it, to be honest. Like, we recently just played the Vader Escape mode, that horror game mode on the new Fortnite update at the moment. And honestly, it felt like that, to be honest. Like, absolutely intense. But yeah, when he showed up, because the other characters I want to talk about is obviously Devon and Master Ducky. Like, I really liked them as characters, and when you had Maul, Ducky, and Devon fighting the Inquisitors and Vaders in this show, it was so sick. Like, honestly, it was the most epic thing I've ever seen, to be honest. Like, I was so excited watching Star Wars again from this. But yeah, that was like the major spoilers I wanted to get into. They obviously get off the planet, but Maul does obviously while because he uses the Force to slightly push Master Ducky into Vader, and Vader actually ends up killing Master Ducky. And Master Ducky was so cool as a character. I really liked him as a character, and just Maul doing that. And obviously Devon wasn't there at the time, which sucks, but because she was occupied with the other Inquisitors. But Yeah, it does suck that he died. A lot of people did die in this show. I wasn't expecting that. Like Larson, when he died, that was unexpected. Two Boots and his son got away, but with more than that, I don't know if they're gonna go to meet up with the mum now. I'm not sure if that'll be something they'll do in season 2, or maybe they'll just join Maul's Shadow Collective with Crimson Dawn and the Pikes or whatever. I am not sure, to be honest. Yeah, not entirely sure where that could be going for season 2. Because you had Vader versus Maul at the end of this show. Like, what are you going to do for season 2? Like, obviously, Devon goes with Maul, and she unleashes her anger in the end. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing. Like, because I know a lot of people online were going on about Devon because obviously she's a Twilight, and like, is she going to be like the canon version of Darth Talon? That's what people thought. I mean, she could be. It's not the first time Lucasfilm and that brought Legends characters back. Like, look at Darth Bane and Grand Admiral Thrawn. Like, they were both Legends characters, and they're now back in the canon. So yeah, I mean, could happen. We will have to wait and see. But yeah, I would love to see her. Like, that'd be so cool if she does get like the tattoos or something in the like on her in the second season. That'd be pretty cool, to be honest. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that. But going on about the animation side, I think there wasn't really anything about the show that I really didn't like, to be honest. There wasn't really anything I want to nitpick about. Like, I don't know. I quite enjoyed it, to be fair. There wasn't... Maybe we could just get some more crime syndicate stuff in like the second season. Maybe, so I thought maybe we could have done a bit more with that. I know we had the Pike Snap, but obviously is Maul gonna like be enemies with the Hutts and that in the future season? Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if they answer that, but yeah, who knows. But yeah, I think the animation and the writing and that was great. I really liked the sort of flashback scenes with like Savage, well, sort of flashback scenes where we see like Clone Wars, and we see when Palpatine obviously took in Maul from his brother Savage and that, and we get to see the old footage back again from Clone Wars where Palpatine kills Savage Opress. That was really cool, and even the glimpse of Obi-Wan with Qui-Gon's lightsaber, that was pretty sick as well. Really dig that. But yeah, that was just so cool, to be honest. But what's next for the future of Star Wars animation? I mean, obviously we know we're getting a season 2, so I imagine maybe that's coming out next year, probably. I don't know if we're getting another Tales series this year, because usually they come out on May the 4th, but obviously there isn't one here today, so I don't know if we're getting another Tales series at some point, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean, because we know the storyline of Maul, like where he ends up in Rebels, and like we see him in Solo, a Star Wars story, so that's all tying in together now. So we'll probably get more tie-ins. So, I mean, one of the things I do want to see in the season 2 is like, are we going to see Emilia Clarke's character, Kira, appear? Like, that'd be really sick. Seeing how Maul meets her, and how Maul trains her. Because we know she has a lot of stuff go on like in the comics and that with Maul, and like Crimson Dawn and the Syndicates and that. So, and plus we see her in like Star Wars Outlaws game as well, which we've played on the channel. So yeah, I mean, that'd be cool to see if Kira shows up, because we've got Dryden Voss now, which is pretty cool to see. We'll just have to wait and see if we get some more, and then maybe Devon becoming like a canon version of Darth Talon at some point. I mean, I would love to see that. But yeah, guys, that's like my honest thoughts, to be honest, and like spoiler talk for Maul Shadow Lord. I really enjoyed it. I'd probably say it's probably an 8 out of 10 for me. But I want to know what you guys think, to be honest. Like, have you been watching it? Have you been enjoying it or not? Let me know down below. And what did you think of the finale and that fight scene with like Maul versus Vader, and that was absolutely crazy. But yeah, I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this show, and what do you think is next for Star Wars, to be honest, like in general, like with animation or just anything in general, like films, games. Just let me know what you want to see down below. Like maybe I'll cover it on the channel. And yeah, but yeah guys, if you enjoy this one, obviously leave a like, subscribe to the channel guys, and I will see you guys on the next video.